Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a real quick reading, gonna try to keep it under 10 minutes with my Oracle deck. The name of this deck is Getting into the Vortex, and it's really helped me work on my vibrations, understanding just how powerful our thoughts and emotions and experiences are and how they affect our reality. I pulled four cards. The first card I'm going to go over is My Every Thought is Attracting Its Vibrational Essence. Whether you are thinking about wanted things or unwanted things, you are still sending out a request to attract more things like that subject of your thought. And all things that happen to you, all people, things, experiences that come to you come in response to your vibrational invitation. Basically what this means is people show up, people, places, things, they show up in our reality based on how we perceive them, what we think they should be, or what we think we're worthy of. Noticing how things are turning out for you is one very clear way of understanding which vibrational request you are emitting, because you are always getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. For me, I have really tried to understand in each situation or challenge that I'm going through, especially in relationships, trying to understand how my emotions, experiences, even expectations are affecting that relationship and that particular outcome, and how can I express myself or even understand myself enough to know how am I affecting this particular situation. And that is really how the healing and the growth happens. The next card is That which is like unto itself is drawn. Basically, this is talking about whatever vibration you're on at that level is what you're going to call into your life. But I'll read you the card. Everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. Again, this card is just touching base again on what I just went over. Everything in our life is literally created and manifested based on our thoughts, our perception of what we think the world is, and a lot of the time we do this on past experiences. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of the law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. To me, again, this talks about, I'm going to put it into relationships, because right now me and Britt are really working through our relationship and just doing a lot of growth. But when you're with anybody in your life, but particularly with your spouse, they can only show up how you view them or think they're going to show up, and it's also because of how we are interpreting, how we are perceiving even everything they say to us, how we respond to them. It's all very important, and it's there because we created them, we sought them, we sent out into the universe and asked for them, and the universe provides exactly what we're asking for. What we're thinking about, how we think they're going to show up, is how our people are going to show up. So it's very important that you start getting clear and finding an understanding of exactly what you would like out of people, places, and things in your life, and just work very hard to process through the challenges and realize everything that is happening for you, not to you. The next card is I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. This is that card just led me right into this card. People are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradiction to their own desire in the thoughts that they offer about the subject every day. When you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationship that feel good while you think them, that means that you are constantly matching the desires that have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to you. And basically, this is what I've been doing, you guys. I've been journaling, I've been manifesting, I've been asking God and the universe to send me people, places, and things that make me feel good, make me feel heard, make me feel seen, but also that I can make these people feel the same. And I try to get as very clear as I can, and sometimes I don't always know what it is that I want, so I just ask for God to send me what is in my highest good. But when I do know what I want, when I know what I want of a person or what in that interaction, I'll write it out. I'll specifically ask, because that is how we really truly start manifesting exactly what we want. Every relationship I establish is eternal. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup for forevermore, and that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming. You hold the power to create. And so your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. So for me, this is just owning the responsibility that nothing that happens to me is by accident. I called it in. I wanted to learn something on a soul level from that experience, from that person, from that relationship, whether it's long or short. And just by knowing that and accepting that, sometimes when we're hurt, it just makes it a little bit easier to process and work through, and just understand that situation, person, place, or thing made you stronger for whatever reason. Then last card, this is out of a different deck, the Motivation Manifesto cards. This just says, the white space of a free day seems unfathomable because we have become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the needs of others. And this is just kind of what I was talking about yesterday, the need to listen to yourself, your soul, on a spiritual level of what is calling to you. What are your dreams? What are your desires? What do you really want out of life? Because if you're feeling miserable, you can change that. It doesn't matter what part of your life it is that you feel a lack in. It's something mentally that you need to work through, and you can fix it. And that comes with putting your desires and your needs and your wants first. And sometimes that's scary because we are not used to that. We are used to giving so much of ourselves to others that there's just nothing left for us. So I know this message is for somebody. I hope it helps. Thanks.